Hey nomads, it's Mia. Today I'm gonna go busking, in other words, playing music on the streets. And I'm taking you with me. So I'm not very experienced in busking, to be honest. I'm still learning, so I'm gonna share my experience with you and give you some tips. I have been busking a few times. And first thing is, make sure that you look nice. I mean, nothing super fancy, but I got a little flower in my hair and I'm wearing a dress and stuff. You know, who knows, maybe it makes a difference. I don't know, but it doesn't hurt to try. So make sure that you have some water. I got like 1 liter of water with me, because if you're gonna be singing, you're gonna need some water. Also got some food for the day. So I have dates. I also have a sweater in case it gets cold, and a scarf. So I'm gonna go to a place called Lausanne, which is 20 kilometers from here. And the thing is, in Switzerland, the public transportation is extremely expensive. So luckily a friend of mine is going to Lausanne, so she's gonna drive me. And then I'm gonna be there for the rest of the day. See ya! I just got dropped off in Lausanne. So I'm gonna go all the way down to the lake and play. Which means that I'm gonna go and take the metro until the lake. So I just arrived at the station, which is by the lake. And I don't know if you saw on the camera, but the funny thing about this subway is that it's steep, literally, because this city was built on a freaking hill. Okay, so before I get started, I decided to come here and chill a little bit and show you a few busking essentials. I have to say, I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified. My heart is pumping and I'm like, oh my god, am I really gonna do this? But I am, so I'm just gonna show you a few things. Before that, check out this view. It is so amazing. Even when I used to live here many years ago, I still wouldn't get used to it. There's still this wow effect. You never get used to this beauty. It's amazing. So back to the essentials. I have my guitar, obviously, with a nice homemade strap. This used to be for a handbag, and I just... Oh, the boat. So this used to be a travel bag or a handbag, whatever, and I just put some thread here to make it stick to the guitar. Boat is leaving. It was so loud, oh my god. So I got my capo and my pick. So with the capo and the pick, you want to make sure that you have them in a place where you find them. Last time I went busking, I couldn't find my pick, so I had no pick to play, which was fine because most of my songs are finger picking. Which brings me to the next point. I'm not a good example for this. It's best when you play on the streets to play strumming songs because you hear them better. Sometimes it can get really hard to get heard because there's a lot of noise in the streets and there's a lot of people. So this is the challenge if you don't have amplification, like I don't have any, so it's a challenge. So next thing is you want to find a place which has good acoustic because you want people to hear you, obviously. So it is best to find a place which has a wall behind you so that the sound goes out. But if you have any tips for good acoustic while busking, let me know in the comments below. So I have my guitar and my voice, but if you play another instrument, that is great because, you know, everyone plays the guitar. People have seen that 1,000 times. So if you play like the trumpet or whatever, I used to play the harp for 10 years. The harp would be amazing. The only thing is you can't really transport it. So guitar it is. But if you play another instrument, something fancy or something unusual, people are much more likely to be generous. So one more thing is I made this sign to promote my YouTube channel. It's a good tip if you are on YouTube or if you have any sort of I don't know, like social media presence, whatever, SoundCloud, or if you're selling CDs, whatever. It's good to have some kind of sign so that people know where to find you. And who knows, you may gain some new subscribers, so it's all good. And by the way, I have it in French and in English because this is a French-speaking country. It's the French part of Switzerland, and English because there's a lot of tourists here. And the last thing is really have fun doing it. Don't do it for money because most people are not gonna care. So just let me tell you that already. Unless you're lucky, sometimes you have a good audience, but most of the time, most people are just gonna pass by. And but that's just the way it is. Just do it for you, and it's really good practice. It's really good to get used to not getting distracted by all those people passing by, and it's good to practice your stage presence. So definitely do it. And it's a challenge. It's like how do you say that? It's like overcoming your fear of the unknown and of all those people that you don't know, and it's great. Now I'm gonna go and play. I'm also gonna go and meet a friend of mine, a friend of a friend of mine, who is renting boats, and he is inviting musicians to play at this place sometimes. So I'm gonna go and see if we can collaborate. And I'm gonna let you know how it went. Okay, so I'm trying to find a place to play, and I need to find a place that is quiet enough so that people can hear me, and that also has people. So there's a market here, so this is a good place because there's already people coming to buy stuff. So I think I'm gonna pick this spot here. Okay, so I stayed on the same spot for maybe 45 minutes, and then this Alpenhorn started playing, so this is so loud I have just no chance. So I'm gonna go and find another spot to play, but I think I'm gonna go and meet this guy who has the boats and see if I can do anything there. I'll see. So I just met the guy and I'm gonna play on the boat. This is so amazing, I can't believe it.
What is trust, I may ask, and you don't have to know.
Okay, so I played on the boat for 2 hours. It's like 45-minute tour for tourists. So unfortunately there weren't so many people on the boat, so I didn't make a lot of money. But there was one guy who gave me 10 francs, which is about the same as euros or dollars, so it's pretty cool. But now I'm gonna go here and see if I can find a good spot to play.
You cannot hurry.
So I played in the streets for another 45 minutes, but I just got a call from my friend who can drive me back home, so I'm gonna go call it a day now. I'll see later how much I made. Okay, so I got home and today was a great day. I'm a little bit exhausted, I have to say, but it was really good. I got a lot of sunshine and it was good to play on the streets and also on the boat. In a second I'm gonna check how much I made, but before that I just want to talk a little bit about playing on the streets, because it's a very good experience to get used to rejection, because most people, like I said, are not gonna pay you a lot of attention. But it's really a good exercise to stay within yourself and to keep having fun, to keep smiling and looking at people, because sometimes it doesn't matter if people give you money or not, as long as they notice you and they see you, and that is the important thing. And sometimes you have this communication with someone where they just look at you and smile. So, you know, it's not all about money, it's also about making people happy. I also noticed that kids tend to be very, very attentive, and most of the time I see the parents like, hey, come on, let's go, but the kids are just like, ah. So that is really cool. I really like playing for kids. Yeah, let's check how much I've made. Okay, so I put all the cash in this special pocket of my bag, so let's see. I got 14 francs and 35 cents. Swiss francs are pretty much the same value as euro or dollars, so it's not a lot of money. I think that today playing on the boat wasn't maybe the best deal money-wise, because people are paying for the boat already, so they're less likely to pay you as well. So I think I would definitely have made more if I had stayed on the streets. But it's fun as well, and it was a nice surprise. I didn't expect that I would be having a gig on a boat. That was really cool. So yeah, that's it. If you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of these kind of things, because I do music and travel vlogs mainly. So welcome. Also, let me know in the comments below what are your best busking tips, because I would love to hear from you, and let's help each other. Okay, I will see you in the next video. Bye!